Hi Shiv. Hi everyone.
Hi.
Okay, yes. Let's wait for a few minutes and then we'll start. I'll be there on it.
Sure, Shiv. Thank you. Shiv, I just need to have a quick pointer to discuss.
Yeah, please
Uh,
go ahead.
yeah, so I'm looking for some senior recruiters and 5 to 10 years of experienced recruiters for my current organization. So
Mhm.
do I able to get someone or like do you have the database from where we can
Feel
look
free to
for?
post in the group. Whoever is interested will apply.
Oh, fantastic. So that's what I just asked you first of all. Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
yeah.
Shiv.
Feel free to post in our group. Whoever
Thanks,
is
thanks.
interested will apply. So that's
Your
what
group,
actually the motto also of the training center.
yeah,
It's not
yeah,
just providing a training, but also
correct, correct,
enabling them
correct,
the
correct.
employment as much as possible.
Yeah, yeah, correct, Shiv. Thank you so much. Thanks, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Same thought that if you create a common document, a practice document in which you can paste the link, the database link or whatever, so that we can access it all.
I don't want to share a database in that way. Rather, you just create a post and share it in the group. Whoever is interested, they'll apply to
Okay.
your post.
Okay.
Rather, it would become sometimes a conflict of interest for some people because there
Okay.
might be some people who don't want to show that they are looking out.
Okay. But one rough sheet where you can post, I mean, from chat, we can't copy some stuff. Sometimes you put in chat. So some rough sheet
Not in
that we can
here, I'm
copy.
saying you can give it in main WhatsApp group only. I'm saying
Okay.
in WhatsApp group only you post it if you want to post. What happens like if I ask someone to enter into the sheet and then if I give access to the sheet and all, so it becomes a conflict of interest. So rather you post a job, you come to the platform, you come to the WhatsApp group, post a job in your company. Whoever is interested, they'll apply. That's simple. What do you say, Sangeeta?
I didn't get it clearly.
Okay, what I'm saying is, let's say if you have an opening, you come and post it in the group, WhatsApp group, so that whoever is interested, they'll apply.
Oh,
But
I
let's
was
say,
not talking about that.
ah,
I'm sorry. Then I entered the conversation in between. I was talking about that
okay,
diversity names database.
got it, got
Some
it. No, no,
yeah, not this one. Okay.
no, no, I was talking about this one. Let's wait for another 3 or 4 minutes and then we'll start. And for morning batch, as I mentioned that it's becoming really difficult because there are few sessions which has to be done at a stress for about 2 to 3 hours. So what happens in the morning batch, like once we drop our kids to the school or school bus, and then we start at 8:30, then we usually get started at 8:40, 8:45 by the time everyone joins. And then again, we have a hard stop at 9:45. So barely we could able to cover only 1 hour. And again, in 1 hour, as we have a flexibility for the people to ask as many as questions possible, sometimes people miss on 1 to 2 minutes, and then again they ask, then again we have to repeat all over again. So ideally, for our sessions, when we go interactive way from two-side interaction with so many people, 1 hour is not actually an ideal time. We need at least 2 hours of commitment. And now, if you see in the evening, what happens is, though we say 2 to 3 hours, but sometimes we extend it beyond 3 hours also because we did not have that hurry of going back to sleep. We are there. Okay, fine, let's do it. We are there. But wherein for the morning batch, either we have a hurry of going back to work or we have like another plans which are overlapping, something like dropping our kids to the school or anything like that. So it's like becoming little difficult. So for that reason, what we're doing is that CST class, which is basically minimum, which is required for 2.5 to 3 hours at a stress. I'm just creating this. I'll again get you through the right from the scratch, right from the basics to the advanced level. And then the recordings will be shared with the morning batch, whoever is not able to attend. But otherwise, for rest others, please be focused, super focused, laser focus is required. So let's start. Do you agree, Pius, with this?
Yeah, very much.
Okay, because you have been in a part of a morning batches, so you know how is it going there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
Sure.
the reason. Okay,
So,
so let's
Shiv,
start with
what will be the time for starting up these batches in the evening?
evening, 8 o'clock generally, but sometimes we do start at 7. But today only we started at 7 as it's a Friday. But
Okay.
generally, like we start at 8:30. And maybe from the October, the next batch which I'll be creating, there will be no more a morning batch because it need a minimum commitment of that 2 hours. Until
Yeah, yeah,
unless we do not have that minimum commitment, indestructible commitment of 2 hours, it would be really difficult.
yeah, yeah. Got it.
Okay, so ideally, earlier I thought that, but again, I heard to the people that we have the various things to do in the morning, so might not be able to join early at 8 o'clock or 7:30 like that. So then I thought, then maybe we don't really have an option. Either we have to discontinue or we have to commit to the 2 hours. Committing is not a problem, means is a problem. We can't commit for a 2 hours on a morning session, morning batch. So that's reason I just thought, okay, fine, let's soft close it. Rather, we'll just go and focus only on a weekend and evening batches instead. Okay, all right. So now starting with Google CSE from the basics. So Google CSE is basically custom search engine which gives a double powers to our searches. Generally, what happens when we do the X-ray searches by using an operator like site in URL, in title, in text, whatever the text is there on the web page, whatever the text is there on a site or on a URL link, it's fetching the data from there. But now, when I say custom CSE, uh, it goes something like it goes with an additional command, it goes with an additional recommendation, it goes with the additional features. And the best part, there are no assumptions. It is more structured and like more we ask, the more it gets. And it also has a slow machine learning so that immediately you might not be able to see. But if you work on that particular custom search engine for 2 or 3 days continuously, if you start improving, then you'll start seeing some of the amazing results. So to start with what we do, let's go step by step. Let's start with first we need to search for Google CSC. So once we search for Google CSC, we'll end up in programmable search engine or Google custom search engine. Both the links are same. One will directly redirect you to all the CSCs what you have created, and the other will redirect you to start page. You click on start, get started here. Once you click on start, if you have any existing CSCs, it will be shown over here. And if you don't have any existing CSCs, then you'll have to click on nothing will show here. If you have any existing CSCs, it will show over here. If you don't have any existing CSC, you'll not be you'll not be seeing anything over here. So let's say if you don't have any CSCs or if you have any CSCs, but if you want to create a new CSC altogether, so click on add. So once you click on add, you have to create a name. You have to name the CSC. Something like as soon as the child has born, we have to give a name within an year. So that's where we just go and give a name. We can't really keep calling a child without a name. So that's the reason naming a child is required. So let's consider this CSC as a child. All right. As soon as the child is born, we are giving a name. So let's see. I'm giving a name, my child. All right. So that's where my CSC. Now, search a specific site or page. Now, I'm saying, okay, I'll say my robot. Okay, I'm saying my robot. Search our profiles. search a profile from a specific site or a page. I can give n number of sites, I can give hundreds of sites, or I can give only one particular site. So let me build my robot, a mini robot basically, who is master of searching for front-end engineer or back-end engineer. Generally, what I'm trying to do is like, I'm creating a mini robots where every child is master in a one specific skill. So when I say every child or every robot is master in identifying the candidates in specific skills from one specific portal, that means we are creating a gem over there. So that's where I just say, okay, fine. My first focus is to get the profiles from LinkedIn only. So I'll say star dot here. What are the www dot? As I mentioned, like in our previous session, in our previous classes as well, this is a question in level test 2, level in level 2 test, where how do we use star while I'm using in the URL part of it or while I'm using in a combination of site. So that's where this asterisk would be used before or after dot to replace any keyword. This asterisk cannot be used in continuation to the word while using the operator site. Rather, this operator can be used before or after dot, which can be replaced any keyword before or after dot, and that's where I'm using asterisk. So for this www dot, I'm using asterisk, or HTTPS www dot, I'm using asterisk, which is a fill in the blanks, which is replacing any text which is coming before dot. Then after that, instead of example.com, I'm saying linkedin.com forward slash in. Why forward slash in? Because on LinkedIn, if I just go here for the individual profiles, it's a linkedin.com forward slash in is for the individual profiles. That also pretty much we covered in a previous session number of times. So let's say if I just go here. So here for the individual profiles, it's linkedin.com forward slash in. Even if LinkedIn is asking me to edit the URL, okay, my URL is editable only the content which is available after in forward slash. So that linkedin.com forward slash in is a constant for every single URL for every single individual. So that's reason I leverage that pattern over here. I'll use linkedin.com star.linkedin.com forward slash in forward slash. That's a username. It could be anything. It could be customized one or it could be anything. That's where I'm using one more star and say add my front end robot. I'll name my front end robot. Okay. So now if I click on search the entire web, it will become null and void because it will start searching from the entire web again. Then that will not work. So that's the reason. Please ignore search for the entire web. So now we have given star linkedin.com forward slash in forward slash star. And then I say I'm not a robot. Though I'm named my front end robot, but I need to prove that I'm not a robot. And once I prove that I'm not a robot, I'll create. Once I create, if I'm code savvy, then I'll take this code snippet and enter in my blog so that people can run a searches over there. But otherwise, I'll just completely ignore. Preview also, I'll completely ignore. I'll just directly go to customize. Once I go to customize, I have a description. This robot will search for profiles of this robot will search for profiles of front-end engineers from linkedin.com. Okay, so anything description I can give. So get code, I'll just avoid that code. This is a search engine ID. Later on, I'll tell you where search engine ID can be used, but not now. And then I have a public URL. So I click on public URL and I'll test. I'll just give SDE. So I'll see that, okay, fine, whether I'm getting the profiles only from the LinkedIn or not. I'll see on the first page. Then I'll go directly on a last page. So I'm getting all the results only from the linkedin.com because here only we have given only one primary link for our child to search a profiles from. That's reason it is getting all the profiles only from linkedin.com. Now we say our robot, okay robot, other than getting that the primary job of you is to get the profiles from linkedin.com/in. Now the secondary job, and that's where in the secondary job, in the primary job, we have mentioned get the profile only from this one particular site, and we have mentioned this one particular site over here. Now, additionally, in the secondary job, okay, Robert, do one thing. For some of the keyword, just give the priority. So that's where I just go. So if you see here, this is on a primary page, okay, and I'm giving a primary job to the robot by using this particular site over here, site link over here, that is start.linkedin.com/in start, so that it gets the profile from only from a linkedin.com. So that's the primary job of this robot. Now, secondary job, I also wanted to say the secondary command to this robot saying that do one thing, child, get the profiles of only front-end engineers with this kind of skills. So that's a secondary command, secondary request, secondary recommendation. So secondary recommendation, I'll just click on all search feature settings. Once I click on all search feature setting, I'll scroll down. I'll go for a query enhancement. That's a secondary recommendation. First primary is get the profiles only from LinkedIn. Secondary is get the profile with all these keywords. Let's say HTML or CSS or HTML4 or HTML5 or CSS4 or CSS5, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript or JavaScript or Java-script. And then additionally, I'll give Angular.js. So that's all about Angular.js. Then I'll say React.
Hey Shiv, how did you get these keywords?
I'll share a recording. Just take a look at the recording. How did I get this keyword? I know these keywords. So I'm just typing that.
From where do I select this modify keywords?
I'll share the recording. Take a look at in the recordings. Otherwise, I'll come there along with time. So React.js, React, that's what I'm saying. Super focus, laser focus is required. Because these are the things I can't even capture in the notes. That's result. I'll be sharing a recording. Take a look at the recording. And just in case if you're stuck, come back, preview, come back, rewind the recording, take a look at it, and again go from there. Okay. So React.js, React.js. React.js. Okay. Now I'll say React Node, Node.js, Node-js, Node space.js. It's in Node.js. And apart from Node, React, Node, Vue.
Vue.js, Shiv, Vue.js. Yeah.
Yeah, Vue.js, Vue-js. Any other JS, Shubham?
Express.js.
Express.
Ember.js.
Shiv, you have given in one place such a single code. Vue.js. for Vue.js.
Thank you. Thanks for that. Who was that? Jose or
No,
Sangeeta?
Amrita.
Me, not me.
Okay.
There is double
So
pipe
Express,
sign too.
Vue, Express, any other JS?
Ember.js is there.
AM or EM?
EMBR. That is after Vue.js or before something like that.
Mm, Okay. Anything else? Vue.js, Node.js, React.js,
You
Ember.js,
have EXTJS, extended JavaScript.
EXT.js.
There is one more knockout.js.
Knockout.js. Awesome.
You send this on WhatsApp here.
So Node.js, React.js, Vue.js, uh, Ember.js, Knockout.js. Any other script? TypeScript?
Backbone. TypeScript.
Okay,
TypeScript.
we'll cap it in scripting. JavaScript, JavaScript, JavaScript. Any other scripts?
TypeScript.
Any other scripts? JavaScript, TypeScript. Anything else coming to mind? Oops. Gone. Let's type once again.
This is what happened with me yesterday.
No, that's
Shiv, I
right.
have typed little. I can share it on the chat box.
Yeah, just share it.
So chat box, you cannot have copy it here.
I can copy.
I have shared it.
Okay, HTML4, or HTML4, HTML5, CSS.
You need to remove one
There
or.
is a repeated pipe.
Okay. So HTML, CSS, tick, 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 JavaScript, JavaScript.
TypeScript spelling.
Okay. So JavaScript, I'm taking one bracket. CSS, I'm putting them in one bracket. JavaScript, 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 TypeScript, TypeScript. Say AngularJS. So that happens when you try to do forward or backward some keyboard activity unconsciously, and then it goes. But otherwise, it's not a mistake of the search engine. It's our laptop behavior.
So Shiv, if you are typing in the Word document, the inverted commas are coming like that, the slant ones.
Actually, one question was, which one is correct? The format
No,
of inverted comma.
So if we make the string in the Word document, then we can't copy it here.
No, better practice to make the strings in a notepad.
Notepad.
Yeah. Because in Word document, the format of this double quotations is not correct.
You can actually replace this by Control H. It'll be easier.
That's fine. It
Yeah.
has to be get recorded. EXTJS. Okay, knockout.js, knockout.js, knockout.js. Okay, so all this HTML, CSS we took in one bracket, JavaScript, TypeScript we took in one bracket, remaining all other JS we took VUE. VUE. Someone asked that, how do you come for that keyword selection? So focus, I'm going again. Who was that who asked from where did I get the keywords? Sangeeta, was it you?
No, not me. I
I
asked
found
about diversity keywords.
Who was that?
Shruti here. I found it. Yeah.
Okay. So we just clicked on CSE, then we logged in, then we came and started building a new child and my front end robot. Okay. So this came, then I just gave strict dot google.com /in /start. Add it. And then I just proved I'm not a robot. Go to create, customize. Once I customize, description. So search engine ID, I'll ignore. Public URL, I'll just go and I'll see if I'm getting all the profiles only from the public URL, only from the LinkedIn. Remaining everything I'll close. SDE. So yes, I'm getting from LinkedIn. Yes, I'm getting from LinkedIn. So that's done. So now this is a primary tab. Okay, this is a primary search engine where we have told the primary command where we have told our child or our robot saying that, hey, robot, just go there and search profiles only from a LinkedIn.com. That's a primary command which we have given. Now going for secondary command. Okay, secondary recommendation. What I do, I just go at here and click on all search feature settings. Once I come here on all search feature settings, we'll end up in refinements. Under the refinements, what are the keywords we have given over here? We'll just take these keywords and we'll give a second command saying that apart from getting a people only from the LinkedIn.com, additionally, I'm adding a query enhancement where I'm recommending to the search engine saying that additionally, prioritize people who has mentioned these keywords in their LinkedIn profile. So I'll just save it. Knockout.js. Okay. Who has these keywords? Just prioritize those profile who has these keywords in their LinkedIn profile. Let's say I'll also add front end or
UI.
UI UX. It goes more into the, but it's
UI
okay.
engineer.
I'm not giving any title. I'm just giving front end, front end, front end. That's it.
Yeah.
And then additionally. Okay. Otherwise, UI space strict. So that UI engineer or UI developer, everything will come. Similarly, UI UX space strict. Similarly,
Shiv, for a
front
single
end.
keyword, the asterisk would work here.
Yes.
Okay.
Front
And
end
this
space.
modify keyword section is nothing but we are building a Boolean search of what we are looking.
What?
This modify keyword section is, nothing but a Boolean search that we are creating
An
here.
additional search.
Okay.
An additional Boolean, what we're searching for.
Got
So
it.
I would just say. So one is a normal search where we have only limitation of up to 32 keywords when we do X-ray searches. But here, how will I make that 32 keywords 3000 keywords? So searching with 32 keywords and searching with 3000 keywords, which is more effective,
Of course, this would be more effective. Yeah.
right? Because here I have a limitation of up to 1000 character or 1000 spaces. So every space or every character is a count over here. Like if you see, every space or every character is a count over here. So I'm not restricting in X-ray searches only to 32 keywords. Rather, I'm coming here and I'm using those operators in more powerful way with more powers. Instead of using only 32 keywords, instead of getting restricted only to 32 keywords, rather I'm saying I'm elaborating my search by use of a custom search engine, which is giving me an option which is allowing me to apply up to thousands of keywords. And that's where we'll go ahead with custom CSEs and create a mini robots which are skilled in identifying a candidate from specific portal for specific skills. So you can say them as a mini robots of yours. So what we're creating is a front-end robot. Save it. All right. Now I'll just go here. I'll say Bangalore. Okay. Now here, once I come to Bangalore, CSS and then Bangalore, UI UX Bangalore, UI UX Bangalore. Front-end developer, HTML, UI UX, Redux we missed. Redux also will add. Next we missed. Next also will add. We'll take this to front-end, Bangalore front-end. So what are the keywords we have given in the backend? It is giving an additional push. So it's not like all the keywords are appearing, but what it's doing, it's actually prioritizing. It is something like, let's say, there's a drive going on, there's an interviews going on, but some leadership person came, said, okay, fine, these are the 10 people, prioritize them. So on overall, the drama is going off the interview, but in a back end, the prioritization is given to those 10 people. So it's something similar. Overall, on a high level, the searches are going on, but in a back end, it is prioritizing only those profiles which are having this secondary set of keywords. So first is primary, where we give the uh, which which site to extract from, which site to search from. That's a primary command. Secondary command, I'm also saying apart from searching only from this particular website, also search people who has this kind of skills. Also search the web pages which has all these particular keywords. That's a secondary strong command. Though we have not searched here for this particular keyword, but also we're getting all these relevant profiles because in a backend, it is pushing engine to prioritize those profiles which are matching the keywords which we have given in the backend. So that's where we started getting, even we have not given the front-end engineer or front-end developer over here in the front screen of search, but from the backend it's pushing. From backend it's recommending the engine to get the profiles, not just from the LinkedIn, but also who has the CSS, HTML, JavaScript, Node.js, React.js, Vue.js, or anything like that, a combination, whatever we have given. Now let's say I will also add remaining two Redux.js. Okay, again I'll say save. So that's again an additional recommendation. Apart from getting a profiles only from this particular website, also I'm saying a search engine where I'm saying a search engine also prioritize only those profiles which has this particular keyword. So that along with that recommendation, it is getting a profile from LinkedIn. Also, it is taking a backend recommendation. If I go to the last page also, it's taking a backend recommended keyword which we have given. We are saying give the priority. Here are the keywords. Okay, keywords describe the content or a subject of your search engine. These keywords are used to tune your search engine results. So if you see that keywords describe the content or a subject of your search engine, these keywords are used to tune your search engine results. So it's fine tuning our search engine result by giving the priority to those particular results which has this all the keywords existing in them. So I'll just take a pause. Any doubts, any questions still here?
No, Shiv, we are good.
No, we are Shiv, one question.
Mhm.
When we put the site name on in the first part, you have put the star in the beginning. Like for LinkedIn, we know that it's www. So any specific purpose the star is serving?
So what does star
Where
do?
we put the site name, it takes all other anything which is there before, which we will not be aware of.
So it takes
For
any,
example,
it's a fill in
Java,
the
JS.
blanks. It's a
Yeah,
fill
fill
in
in
the
the blanks.
blanks.
Yes.
So we are using before dot to replace all the www.html and all. We're just using star for that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Does that help you?
Yes, it
So
does.
anything www dot. So we are replacing that with the star.
Shiv, Gaurav this side. So I have one question. So with this customer search engine, can you do any sort of filtration as well? Like what are the relevant profiles which will come first? Then who will have recently added? Then those candidates also will come first, and those things. Like how we can do it in other job portals directly.
Come out of Naukri, come out of job portals. This is not Naukri,
No,
this
I
is
mean,
not job portal.
no, I can understand. I'm just asking that whether that possibility is there or not.
There's a possibility, but come out of that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll take a pause. Any doubt till here is what I'm asking. How to create a CSE from basic, how to give a particular site link, and how to give a additional keywords so that engine is prioritizing the results of the pages which has this particular keyword. Any question till here? Other things,
No.
other things. Any question till here?
No shift. Okay.
Anyone? Any questions till here? Yes, no?
Yeah, we are good.
We're good. Again,
Yeah.
I'll just take this part. I'll copy. Okay. Now, first command, first primary command for a search engine to get the profiles from linkedin.com/in. Secondary command, prioritize the people with those particular keywords. Now we are giving a third command. Now, third command using the refinements. So this is just the additional query enhancement, which is a second command. Now, third command, which is refinements. So let's say I'll say add refinements. Now I'll say I want a front-end engineer with React. Or FE with React. Okay. So search with sites within the refinements. So sites, this is the one where we're seeing the sites, but we are not searching with the sites with the refinement. We are searching with the keywords with the refinements. So that's the reason I say change the priority of sites with the refinement. So if you see here, anything between 1 to 10, anything lower than 5 is considered as a negative. Anything above 5 is considered as a positive value. So the default value is 0.7. Anything below 0.5 is considered as lower possibilities. Anything above 5 is considered as a higher possibility. 0.7, which is a default. You can keep default as it is, but we'll also see what will happen if we increase the strictness of it. But otherwise, for now, we'll take a pause on that. We'll not go there, but let's come here. So I'm saying FE with React. I only need FE, that is front-end engineer. Front-end engineer, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. These three are the must skills. And along with that, I need React as a must. So I'll just copy this. Remaining everything I'll remove.
Shiv, have you shared this string in WhatsApp?
Not yet. I'll share all at once. Okay. So UI UX also I'll remove. So this will read as front-end or front-end star, that is front-end engineer or front-end developer or front-end programmer, all the various variations. And then HTML or CSS or HTML or HTML or CSS4 or CSS4 or CSS5 or CSS5, then JavaScript or JavaScript or JavaScript and React or React or React or React. All right. So in this search itself, all those searches are there. We're just uh, cutting the searches. That's it. Okay. So let's say I just name this FE with React. And I'll say save. Then again, I just come here. And refresh this. And then I'll say banner. Okay. As soon as we gave a refinement of the third command, first command, search from LinkedIn in a primary page. Second command, we have given query enhancement, give a priority to the sites, give the priority to the web pages or the pages which has this kind of a keywords. Third command, now we are saying refinement, give me the list of people who are matching this criteria, who has front end or front end or front end and all this search and all these um, keywords in combination of and or. Then we just go here and then we got that particular one refinement here with this FE with React.js. And once we click here and once we open anywhere in the profile, we'll be able to see the React.js. So here it is only taking up those particular 2 lines, but once you open the profile, you'll be able to see the React.js is also available in the profile. Again, UI UX is also highlighting because we in a backend we said give the priority to this particular web pages which has all these particular keywords. But once I open these profiles, so now if you see this URL is basically in.linkedin.com. That is an old pattern of it, but when it gets completely loaded, that will go off. So that's the reason what we have done. Instead of using www dot, if I used only www dot, then it would have been restricting only to the www dot. Rather, by you use star over there, now if you see now it has changed. Now it has become www dot. So rather, instead of using www dot, I use star so that if there are some pages which are existing with the old pattern also, it will fetch in. So it's always a good practice to use an asterisk before the domain name. Why it is become so slow? Okay, so React here, React here, React here. Somewhere the activities are post. It must be somewhere here, somewhere. PSG, 2HK line. So React will be somewhere inside all this stuff also. Skills, HTML, CSS. Again, it takes from the entire deep web pages, but otherwise, look at here. Yeah. All this stuff, it could be somewhere here or in the whole page also. Portfolios also will be there. It picks it from the entire scale page. So I'll just take a pause. Let me just go back. So again, as there is a slow machine learning, you'll have to keep on using it. So the more you keep on using it, it keeps improving. So I'll just take a pause. Any doubts on how to give a third command? How to give this additional refinements? Let's say we'll go with additional one more refinement. Email.
See, what is the two difference? This alone you tell us again.
What?
The selecting the two option.
Two option.
No, go up, no, go up. Yeah. How to search?
See, if
Yeah.
you're searching in the site, then only you select the first option. If you're searching in a keyword, if you're giving advanced and giving a keywords here, then select the second option. Simple. Don't go too technical. If you want to search a site here, then select the first option. If you want to give a priority to the particular site, otherwise, if you want to give a priority to the keyword, what you're giving under the advanced, just go here. That's simple.
Okay.
Okay. So
But is
let's
it
say
still taking from LinkedIn only?
it is taking only from LinkedIn.
But
Because the primary,
primary site is LinkedIn, but however, we are just prioritizing the certain keywords here.
Yes. So primary site is LinkedIn only.
Got it.
Okay, because in the first page itself, primary, LinkedIn, secondary, those keywords to give the prioritize. Then third, again here, additional filters.
Okay. So basically, to put it in a simple language, it is like first we have created a broad search and then we are putting a more refined search, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, gmail.com, outlook.com, live.com, anything else? Hotmail.com.
Rediff mail.
Anything else?
Outlook.com.
Outlook we gave already.
I think there is a Y.
Yahoo.co.in.
Yahoo.star will fetch
Ymail.
all that in all
Okay.
everything will fetch.
Okay.
Ymail is there.
Ymail is there. How about
AOL.com.
MSN, did we give MSN?
99% will use Gmail only, but let's give
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this much. So here we give second refinement, that is email, people with email IDs. Change the priority of a sites with the refinement, and I said email, and I say
See, what is that
save.
URL contains?
Ignore everything, ignore. You don't have to go for that.
Okay.
Let's say if I come here, ignore everything, just ignore everything. Don't have to go for that. It is by default searching from linkedin.com/any.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so email, and then what email IDs we have given? We have given all these ones. So maybe for first time, second time, it might not work that accurately, but 3, 4 times once you run it, then engine will learn it and it will start working it for you. Okay, now we got the refinements here. FE with React, then again email, and then we started seeing the profiles like Deepak, this thing. Okay, rest others, maybe it's not getting highlighted over here, but once you open the profile, you'll be able to see their email IDs are existing in the profiles. Or they would have mentioned somewhere or the other, somewhere or the here, their email IDs. Here it is, here it is, here it is. So if you see, it's prioritizing those email IDs also. Okay, now if you see here, it is not highlighting the previous part, but it is highlighting a gmail.com. Instead of, for solving this, can we do something like this? Star at the rate gmail.com. Can we do that?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Here in this, somewhere it could be. I don't know why it is so slow today. There might be slightly a false positive. The reason because there must be people who have uploaded their resumes or their email IDs, but later on, once they get a job, they would have removed it. But still, Google remembers that data and still gives you. But otherwise, let's come back. We'll try that one. I'm just naming like this as it is. And I'm just trying to see if this works. That's reason one of the question was there, something relevant to this asterisk for that website formation. Which one is correct? If you remember.
Shiv, do we have any limitations for refinements or we can add a number?
As many. How about this? Star@star.com. Will this work?
It will take all the websites also, not only the emails.
Not only the email. It might take all the websites also. Website is www.domainname.com. But
Something
let's
dot
see
something, any site it will
something
take.
dot something. But here it is something at the rate
Website
something
might not have at the rate.
Okay. I missed that at the rate.
Yeah, so that's where. Let's see whether it works or not. Then we'll have a clear picture. So two more filters. One is like at the rate star@gmail.com. And let's say
Tomorrow 3, na? Okay.
one more will take.
But star normally works with dot and forward slash. So it will work with at the rate
We'll see.
in continuation.
Star space at the rate gmail.com.
So Shiv, we cannot redo on the refinement names, right?
No, you cannot. Either you have to delete the completely, but you can't change the refinement names.
Is what I have come across. Okay. Okay.
So let's say Let's see this. If this is working. Okay, this is working. Fantastic. But still that part before at the rate, before the star at the rate, though it is working, but is it highlighting this entire part? No, it's not highlighting. Let's go to this part. Is it highlighting? May not be now, but after tomorrow, if you come back to the same CSE and if you see, it might highlight because again, a slow ML is involved in it. But otherwise, it is pretty much working. Similarly, let's go for this one. Okay. As Sangeeta, you mentioned, it might not give only email IDs, but it can also give .com. And if you remember in one of our class, if I've mentioned at the rate is something is kind of a means mostly it's kind of a non-searchable.
Okay.
So ticket.com, at the rate ticket.com, ticket.com, freelancer.com. So it's giving me all the .coms. It's not just giving me the email IDs, but all the other .coms also.
Sometimes people write at the rate $40 per hour or something like that. So there also they use this.
All the various .coms I'm getting. It's not just the email ID, like wix.com, their personal websites. This could be good way, www dot to get their personal websites. Now let's see this one, if it works here. Someone asked, right, what URL contains. So let's see www.star.com, if will it take. But then that LinkedIn is gone. Let's see, apply filter. This is URL. LinkedIn is also URL. So LinkedIn will go off altogether.
If we say in the site thing that site colon LinkedIn and then followed by this in the advanced
No,
option, will it work?
this is URL. Both are LinkedIn also URL. This is also URL. So two URLs cannot work together, na? Maybe in a text part it can work, but two URLs cannot work together, na? Personal website. No, no results only. It won't work. That itself is gone. So let's say I just come here. Personal website. Again, by default, it is this. Here I'm just giving this. www.star.com. It's a save. Now let's see. No personal website. Content developer. Any .com might come, not just the personal website. Where was that result?
So here, if we click on in the URL, the LinkedIn and give in the advanced this command, then it is working little bit.
No, see, URL LinkedIn URL is different. That URL is different. Both URL cannot come together, na? Sangeeta,
Should I
LinkedIn
share my
website
screen?
URL is different. Huh?
Should I share my screen?
Sure.
Host has disabled.
Now you can share.
Now you can see?
It's loading.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
So
see
here,
now.
so it is LinkedIn profile and it is showing the URL part also.
That like that it will show. But go back
Yeah.
to the backend, what you have given, show me.
Yeah. Mm. So here I've clicked on this. So LinkedIn becomes mandatory. And here in
Ah,
advanced, I've given this.
then you can give. There it is working as a keyword. What I'm saying, attach sites, URL contents, there you can't give.
Okay.
Above this, attach sites, change the priority. Below that is there now, there you can't give.
Okay.
Here at the bottom you can give. You can just go to the backend, personal website, in the advanced. You can give like this. Or you can also say, no. So that is again in text it will go. Like this also you can give. So that you get an additional web link in case if they have mentioned in their web profiles. Similarly, let's say this is for Gmail. So this is working perfectly fine. This is for star Gmail. This is also fine. So you can just try all the various options. As I mentioned, again, it has a slow machine learning involved in it. So over a period of time, it keeps fine tuning. It will not take so much of time, but maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 days maximum. But that is how we added 3 layer of filtration. First, we said, get me the profile only from the linkedin.com. Second, we said, get me the profile with these square, this with these keywords, means prioritize a profile, prioritize our results, which has these keywords. Then third, what we said, also additionally, get an additional filters with this refinement. So three commands we're adding. Now let's say similarly, if we go for now, what are the 3 commands we're adding here? So FE with React, it's working for FA with React. Email, it's working only under email. Gmail, it's only working for Gmail. Star@star.com is giving all the various results. Then star@gmail.com is again giving all the various results. Then the personal website. Now let's say I also want someone who is looking for a new opportunities.
Here within the quote, it will be case sensitive.
Keywords are never as case sensitive.
So within the quote, S is seeking S is small or big, it will take both ways.
Keywords are never case sensitive.
Okay.
People to work, looking for new jobs, seeking new opportunities. Seeking new opportunities, seeking new opportunities. Seeking new opportunities, open to work, looking for new job, immediate journal. Anything else available immediately?
Serving notice.
Serving notice, job hopper. Serving notice, I never search. Because these people, till the time they join, you don't know whether they'll join. Serving notice.
Can we put back from sabbatical?
You can. If you want to target only for the sabbatical guys, create a separate filter for that. You'll have amazing results. But don't mix them with this. We'll create that for that also. We'll create one CSE for diversity. Oh, I don't know from it came. Okay.
You can just copy paste, right, Ashwin?
Yeah, I'll share it in the WhatsApp. Seeking new
No, no, no.
opportunities, seeking new
You're typing it
opportunities.
again.
We can copy paste. That gone actually. I clicked something, then it gone.
Oh, it's gone.
If I shared in chat, maybe something.
That's fine. Okay, seeking new opportunities, looking for new job, looking for new job. Immediate journal available immediately, serving notice. Anything else? Seeking new.
We can add not working currently.
You can seeking new job. We'll take this one.
Can
For
we
not
take
working
seeking star?
sabbatical, we'll take it. Huh?
Can we take seeking space star? Some will it take?
It will take. Right. So open to work refinement name, advanced. Okay. All right. Again, I'll just come here and refresh. Now we have a open to work tab. Okay, initially we'll get some ads that ignore, that has nothing to do with our search engine. Seeking web developer, front-end developer, seeking web developer, seeking new opportunities, seeking in front-end developer, seeking for job. So what you said, seeking that is coming, right? That is because of this. Everything is coming. Seeking front-end
Yeah.
developer, all that thing.
You need to put a job after that, maybe.
Seeking for job.
Not for, I mean, seeking star job. So it will take care of everything for a new job.
You can do that.
Can we use a round operator here, Shiv?
You can use that.
Okay.
Stitch all the operators. See those 14, 15 operator, what we have covered. Stitch all the operator together and try putting in it here. And you'll see some amazing robots that you'll be building for yourself. Like Sangeeta just mentioned, can we do this? Seeking star job. Okay, we'll do that. Around all operator also, we'll add. You just see this. All right. Let's say one more we'll create. Seeking star job. Advanced seeking star job. That's it. Okay, so that we know whether that is working or not. All right. Because we are giving a lot of hours, right? So we might not know if it is working or not, but this will work really good. So I'll just come here. Okay, open to work. Some advertisements are here. Okay, and then opportunities, web developer opportunities, seeking new opportunities, seeking new opportunities, seeking for a front-end developer, front-end developer, front-end developer, seeking new opportunities, immediate start. Front-end.
Can we put there seeking or looking or something and then star job? Will
You
it
can
work?
do all that. I'll show you. And again, coming here. Then again, seeking a job, seeking for job, seeking for job, seeking for job, seeking for job, seeking a job, seeking for job. So now what you're saying, yeah, that is also perfectly working fine. So now I just come here. Now open the bracket, seeking or looking, close the bracket, star job. Job or jobs or opportunity
Will be
or
opportunities.
opportunities. This would be another way of writing. So that's all. A Boolean. Definitely, you have a various ways of writing if you understand the use cases of each and every operator. Double quotations, bracket, or, and, not, asterisk, spaces, around, all that thing. I'll just take this, copy this. Let's add nothing also. And job, opportunity, opportunities, role, or roles. So anything ending with job or jobs or opportunity or opportunities or role or roles. Anything starting with seeking or looking or searching. And anything star in between or upfront and save. So let me just copy this. And one more refinement, I'll say. Looking with
We can add position or positions also. Job.
So now here we have used double quotes. Now what we'll do instead of this, around Around how much?
Three.
Around 3. All right. I'll just come here. Let's see. Enter. So initially we'll get all that advertisements. So just ignore that. Okay, looking for job change, looking for job. Amazing, amazing. Seeking for job. So you see, starting we did not get that much relevant. But as we keep on improving slowly, step by step, you started getting some of the amazing results. Even in last page, I have looking for job, looking for job, looking for job, looking for job. Let's see this last result of the last page and second last result of the last page. Again, slowly, step by step, again, it will keep learning from our user behavior, our inputs, and it keeps improving. Cool. Now, if you see this looking with around some advertisements, looking for job, looking for full-time job, looking for a job, looking for job, looking for a job in front end developer, looking for a job, looking for a job, seeking new opportunities, seeking for a job seeking, front end developer, looking for job, seeking front end. Let's go to last page. Looking for a front spelling mistake also it caught. This is amazing. Looking for a job, and we're on the last page. Searching for a job, seeking job, looking for opportunities, looking for last result of the last page also is we are having looking or seeking for new opportunities. Isn't that cool, guys? For free of cost, you're getting so much of data who are open for new opportunities, open to work. Now, for these kind of people, you connect with the opportunities within 24 hours, they'll accept your invite. Cool. Looking for a job change.
Super cool.
So Shiv, this thing what we have done at the initial level, so this is basically for HTML, front-end developers, React, and everything, whatever we have done in the first part, right?
This is Robo 1, which is for the front-end skills.
Yes.
Like that, you create Robo 2 for back-end skills, Robo 3 for full stack skills, Robo 4 for SDET skills, Robo 5 for DevOps skills, Robo 6 for solution architect, Robo 7 for solutions engineer, Robo 7 sales engineer, Robo 8 engineering manager, Robo 9 marketing manager, Robo 10 whichever tech, non-tech, use everything. You'll get it.
Correct.
If it is existing on web, you'll have it. If it is available on internet, you can search it. Simple. Tech, non-tech, anything. Though I mentioned it is heavily tech, but I'll tell you now, even if it is a non-tech, it will work. But your basic operators, conceptually, it has to be correct. Conceptually, it has to be correct.
So Shiv, one question here.
Hmm.
The keywords we put are the basic search, and the refinements which you were doing starting from personal website, they were like filters, right? The third part of it. So this would be either or. Filters will work as either or, correct?
See, now if you're saying in email, it will show email. If you're saying in Gmail, it will show Gmail. It will show @.com, it will show anything @.com. If you search like this, it will show website, it will go website. If you go open for work, it will go whatever the keywords. If you seek,
But
it will go seek.
yes, but then all of them all of them would have the keywords which we put initially, the Java and everything
Second
in the
part is
first.
there,
That
right?
would always be there, right?
That would always be there. That's the reason these keywords are coming.
Okay, and so the third step is the refinement is kind of a
First stage is
filter
the refinement.
part.
First stage is to give the primary site from which site I need to
Yes.
get the data. Second stage
Yes.
is to keep that set of keywords, which are the keywords to be prioritized, so that all the results are getting with the prioritization of those particular keywords. Then the third set is to give an additional refinement, so that I'm not really worried that whichever the refinement I'm going, whether they have that skill or not. Because I'm already in the backend, I'm already pushing the robot. Okay, give me the profile only with these particular skills. And additionally, on top of that, I'm putting a refinements. So that from backend, robot is working to push a data of profiles which has that particular skills. And again, on top of that, one more refinement robot is sitting on top of that, saying that, hey, this also I need. So all the three commands are going strongly. First command, search only for a profile from LinkedIn. Second command, search profiles only with those recommended keywords. Third command, with these refinements.
Shiv, we can target organizations also like that.
You
So
can do
specific,
whatever.
yeah.
You can do whatever.
Shiv, can we do
Okay,
it for
looking with around.
resumes?
Let me see. Yesterday we have built this, right? Okay, let's say these are the targeted organizations. Okay, I'll just come here, open to work, advanced, and I'll add this organizations. Save it.
Also, can we create one with experience range?
You do whatever.
So Shiv, is it good to click on this tick?
It is good to.
Click on, can you just open it? Yeah, yeah. So can you just, yeah. So on this LinkedIn attach this thing, it is good to tick on this and then save it, or like how it is?
No, no, not required. It by default, it is searching from LinkedIn only.
Okay, okay.
When you have multiple sites, then that time it is like in a first class we have done. We had a multiple site. That time we did it, but not really required. Okay, now we have given seeking along with that particular companies. So we have from LinkedIn, we have with that keywords, we have this seeking or open or looking with all the variations along with that additional companies. So maybe first or second time we might not see that great result, but once you start working again and again, it start learning from your searches and it start getting you. But still lazy hunger, it still started getting a results from Amazon Fulfillment Center, apps here. The current or previous company must be those ones. But otherwise, you're pretty much getting it from the kind of product companies. Amazon. That we are on a last page.
Shiv, I have a question. Suhasini here. So I wanted to understand when you're giving these refinements, every refinement has got its own unique search results, or is it overlapping with each and everything? There are some candidates who will be mentioning email as well, open to job opportunities as well, Gmail as well. So how much relevant and unique results we will be getting while doing these refinements?
See, for that,
Have you observed any pattern?
recently some browsers started showing a labels over here, in which all the labels it is coming. But it is still optimizing. It's not yet optimized currently. So I would say don't go with the labels currently. Still wait for at least few months. Then after that, you would be able to see this candidate is coming in which all the refinements. Let's say if this candidate is coming in Gmail, personal website, seeking job, looking around, then here under the label, you'll be able to see all those labels. There might be some browsers now itself in our session. Someone is already seeing those labels. Is there anyone who is already seeing those labels?
Yeah, me. I can
Can you
see.
share your screen once?
Yes, please. I'll share. Can you see? So these are the labels.
Yes, but it has not been rolled out completely yet. It's still a soft roll going on. You'll be able to see where all these candidates like Gmail. So this candidate is coming here and also personal, labeled as personal. Where is a personal filter? Personal website. This candidate is available in a personal website also, here also. So that's where this label is coming. Candidate who is labeled in a multiple searches here, here who are coming, it will show labeled in all those particular filters.
Got it.
Does that
So at
answer
this
your?
point in time, what I assume is that there are pretty good chances, at least 20 or 30% of the profiles may be repeated in these refinements.
It will be. It will be. But it is still soft rollout going on. It's not completely rolled out by Google. Once it is completely rolled out, each one of us will be able to see this particular candidate is available in which all the labels.
Got it. So I don't know if that is possible or not, if we can able to like remove those labels and the results should be unique in each page. Because if you are finding out that candidate in the personal websites, I do not want to find that candidate again in the gmail.com. So I don't know if that refinement can be made to eliminate those repetition of the keywords.
But why
Not
not
sure, right?
eliminate those ones?
Yeah.
But why not eliminate those ones? See, rather, let's say you have a list of around some 100 companies. Okay.
Huh.
You give one refinement with 20 companies, second with another 20, third with another 20, fourth with another 20.
Huh.
So that
So if
target list 1, target list 2, target list 3, target list 4. Like that, if you're doing it, you're not getting repetitive results.
Got it. Yeah. In that way, it will
Okay.
not occur. Yeah.
In that way, it is less possibility, but it will still occur because their current or previous company might be that one.
Previous companies. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, how this search is working based on the candidate activity, based on the candidate profile, the data, how much candidate is mentioning, what noise their candidates are making over there. Based on all that activity, LinkedIn also lists their profile on top of the search result. Similarly, Google also fetch those top profiles because they have a lot of activity going on.
Got that. Okay. So the only reason is this CSE has got a limited results of up to only 10 pages, right? So if you're getting repeated results, which means that we might end up only results of actual 7-page candidates only. The rest of the candidates might be repetitive, right? So in that way, I was thinking if we can eliminate those 3 pages
No,
also to get
10
repetitive.
pages, see, whatever the results are coming from first to 10, that won't be repetitive. That will be all unique 100 results. Not even one single will be repetitive. You'll get all unique 100 results if I'm looking at under one refinement. But from these 100 profile, there's a possibility that they're coming in other refinements also.
Correct.
But within one single refinement, it will be unique 100 results. Now, if you want that one, so what you do, instead of searching only for front-end developer, add more skills. Here also you have up to 1,000 keywords you can go. Add more skills. Let's say if I'm searching this part, you don't have a limitation of the 32 here.
Got it.
I'll go add more skills. Front-end. Okay, this is a suggestion, but otherwise I'm still getting with all those.
Got it. Understood. That answers the question. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sticking to limited skills. I'll add as many skills as possible and I'll go.
Yeah.
All right. So here we have only 2 lines of this. That's reason that Gmail or open for might not be visible, but once you open, you'll have it pretty much because we have given this lengthy search now, and it will pick up those texts which is repeatedly available on the web profiles. So let's see if there is any personal website on this particular candidate web page.
Shiv, Gaurav this side. So as soon as you created this search, you're mostly seeing the candidates who are in India right now. So, I mean, is there anywhere you have restricted that as well?
No, nothing like that. In fact, I've not given a location on it. See here,
Correct.
that
So
some.com is there. Some.com is there. Some.com projects. Though here I'm not seeing When I clicked here, let me go back. Strange, it's not allowing me to go back. Okay. I clicked it from the personal websites, in fact. So though it was not showing in the top 2 lines of the text which was displaying there, but once we go here, then under the projects, all that star dot, sorry, www dot star dot, that is existing over here. Strange, it's not allowing me to go back. Cool. Any doubts, any confusion on how to create custom CSEs and what's the power of custom CSE?
Sure. Ravi here.
Yeah.
Can we have PDF files over here from slideshare.net? Can we do that?
You have to create a separate altogether.
Yeah, can you show that once? How can be done for that? How it can be done for that?
Okay, let's say create my SlideShare robo. Okay, slide. So asterisk star dot slideshare.net / asterisk. I'll say add. Now, in this, I know that whatever the profiles are uploaded in LinkedIn are actually pushing to the SlideShare few years ago. After 3 years, before 3 years, uh, there's a separation. SlideShare and LinkedIn got separated, and after that, the data is not going to SlideShare. But pretty much, a lot of data is already available in the SlideShare. But otherwise, now whatever the documents are going to the LinkedIn are being pushed to the script. So let's take an example of SlideShare. For SlideShare, as I search for resumes from the SlideShare, whatever the profiles I get, they get me in a image format. So that's the reason I'll enable this image search also. And I'll say I'm not robot. And I'll say create, customize. This robo will get resumes or CVs from slideshare.net. Okay, and also we have enabled image search now. In this, if you say image search is not enabled. Okay, image search is not enabled. But here I'm enabling image search now. Search all features. Okay. Now I'll add nothing here. Otherwise, I'll say okay. Resume CV. All right. So that's a query enhancement. Let's go back. Java Bangalore. Okay, I get all that junk, everything which has a Java and Bangalore trainings, this thing, that thing. Then definitely all that trainings I can exclude. Resumes also I'm getting. Let's see what image is showing. So I get web and I get image. All these images are there. All false positive, junk results. All right. Similarly, I just go here. Now I'll say, okay, you're doing that. That's great. But let's say, look and feel all search settings. Just come here. Add refinements. Resume. In URL. Resume or CV. Save. So all those 14, 15 operator, if you have mastered it, you can create a magic sort of it. If you would have remember, once Bruce Lee said, I would not be really worried about person who has practiced 10,000 skills, but I would be really worried about person who has practiced one skill 10,000 times, one move 10,000 times. I'm not really worried about person who has practiced 10,000 moves. Rather, I'll be worried about person who has practiced one move 10,000 times. This is also something like this. Now, if I just go here, and then now here I get resume or CVs. Java Bangalore, first I'll get advertisement and I started getting all the resume or CVs. I'll go to 10th page. Resume or CV. Like I mentioned from 3-4 years back, it has LinkedIn and SlideShare has been separated. That's the reason I'm getting a data till 2016. Yeah. But otherwise, all the resume. Similarly, I click on images. Then I go to resume or CV and I get all that.
No, these are all
Similarly,
images or files?
These are all images actually.
So these are valid resumes.
These are valid resumes.
No, I mean, you cannot do any editing. Just an image.
So this is all result. This is web results. And once I go to this filter of resume or CV, I get all resumes or CV.
So you said, Shiv, all LinkedIn profiles will be duplicated in SlideShare as an image, is it?
Till 17, 18, what are the profiles? So LinkedIn and SlideShare were together till 17, 18. So whoever is uploaded their resumes in the LinkedIn, okay, that data used to come here. But later they got separated. Since then, it's not coming here. But still, sites like Script, it is still going there. Let's see for the Script now. Is it script.com? Yes, script.com. Okay.
So whatever we get in SlideShare, that would be old profiles?
Old profiles.
Okay.
But still a valid one, a active profile, who knows? If you reach out, they might be interested.
Yeah.
Okay. If I'm showing you everything, what will I give you the homework and what will I give it to the practice? My script robo. Okay, star dot script dot com / star. So it's a script.com, right? Yes. So add image, I'll enable here also. Simple. You just have to master those 15 strings. Keep it in mind in such a way that you are unforgettable for those particular strings. And then use all those strings together in creating express searches and creating your mini robots here. You will see some amazing results. And then that's reason I said it's not the person who is actually depending on AI, rather you are someone who is thinking like an AI and coming up with mini AIs for you, which are working for you. Can I call this as a mini robo, a mini job portal for me? Yes, no?
Yes.
For script, we don't have to click on image.
Let me close all this. Okay, script, I created image. Let's see what does it happen. So we just came here. Java Bangalore. I get resumes. Nice, I get resumes. I'm not even prioritize a keyword of resumes, but I'm still getting resumes as soon as I search for resume. Images, awesome. Awesome. But still, if I want to fine tune, I can always go back and say now I'll go to all search features. I'll not go much in depth. There are a lot of other things also. If I go on those things, you'll get confused. I'll keep it first high level. This is again a high level. Maybe you're feeling this is so in depth, but I'm saying this is again a high level. After a couple of days, after 1, 2, 3 weeks, again we'll come back, again we'll go back. Till then, you practice, you build your mini robots, you build your mini job portal, you do all those things. Till then, you keep on exploring. Then you might have lot other doubts also. What is this? What is that? That time we'll come back again and then we'll create. First, in this is so consider this as a level one of a programmable CSC, level one of a custom search engine. Again, we'll have a level two certification of custom search engine. So we have done a level one certification for a Boolean operator, level two certification for a Boolean operator. Similarly, level one certification for Google CSE, Google Programmable Search Engine, level two certification for Google Programmable Search Engine. So then you'll be complete Google certified recruiter, where you have done, you've got a skill hands-on the operator with level one and the level two certification. You got hands-on experience on creating your mini job portal or mini robots for a specific skill. So level one and level two, that is Google Programmable Search Engine or Google CSE. Level one certified recruiter, Google CSE, level two certified recruiter, where you're creating all these CSEs for certification already done. So that's how we'll approach. So this CSE will run again for few days. But here I'll stop for the level one CSE. Meanwhile, I'll give you 3 to 4 weeks of time. You keep on practicing it. Come up with your own CSEs. Start building your own CSEs. See how exactly it is working. And once you get hands-on with the level one CSE, whatever you taught till now, then after that we'll go for a level two CSE. But otherwise, it will be way too much and we won't be able to get it. Okay, so here I'm saying query enhancement. I'll say resume or CV. That's it. Again, I'll just come, refresh. Java Bangalore. Awesome. Started getting a resumes or CV. I'll just directly jump to next page, last page. Awesome. Resumes or CV. Relevance, let's see the date. Which are the dates they have uploaded? First page, okay. Now you have 27 July 2023, 21st July. Awesome. Now you are sorting by date so that you're taking the most recent preference.
So even in the Google setting, it is sort by the relevance. I think that's reason it's coming the recent ones.
Relevance, then we sort it by dates now. Here there are two sorting, relevance and a date. When I go by date, then I start getting the most recent ones. Cool. So everything is there. Only the patience is what we needed. Step by step, we'll approach. Cool. Slide share for passive, script for active.
Can you repeat again? Slide share for active.
Slide share for passive.
Okay.
Script for active. 2 days ago. These are all trainings. Okay, resume, 10th August. It says 30 days free trial with email ID. Once 30 days is over, change the email ID, again change the email ID, again change the email ID. But otherwise, you have pretty much a resume available for free. You can also, in fact, download these resumes. There's an option to download. Lots of ads here.
Shiv, Ravi here. For the PDF file one, in the LinkedIn part and the LinkedIn robo for front end, can we add a PDF file and put in the rewrite refinement as ext PDF or file type PDF? Will it give all the resumes over there?
See, ext PDF, when you're giving an X-ray search like site linkedin.com/in, that means you're searching for pages on LinkedIn. Now, if I say ext PDF, will it fetch? Ravi or anyone? Will it work?
So if it has something in some file or resume with a PDF extension.
No, see, extension PDF is purely to get those profiles which are file type. The whole web page itself is a PDF page.
Yeah, LinkedIn, everything is a PDF.
LinkedIn is not a PDF. LinkedIn is a web page.
No,
Under
no,
that
inside
web page,
inside
he is
the
asking
resume,
for
it's
the
all
PDF pages. What Ravi is asking, under the LinkedIn, people upload their PDF profiles, PDF resumes. Can I get that one with the combination of like this? It's not possible. It's not possible. The reason because ext PDF is searching for pages which are actually hosted as a PDF on a web. All these are PDF pages which are hosted on a web. He is asking a pages which are uploaded in the LinkedIn. LinkedIn page is different. The LinkedIn URL format, LinkedIn website, completely different. You cannot insert ext PDF in LinkedIn. Ext is completely different. Site is completely different. LinkedIn.com is completely different. Ext PDF is searching for those PDF files posted publicly, not only in a LinkedIn. From LinkedIn, it cannot get it. So thought process, start connecting the dots. Is it possible? If yes, why? If not, no.
As it
So
is,
if you
when
see,
we go on, click on resume, and that's a clickable link. So it will never.
it's again a clickable. And features are never clickable or features are not never X-rayable. So that's reason there is no way that I'm searching for site LinkedIn. A lot of people tried. You can also give it a try. But if you come up with a solution, excellent, nothing like it. But already this question has been there in people's mind for generations now. At least this question I heard 10 years ago. Or else simple text search. But can't give any guarantee.
In text, in test,
Just a second.
before resume.
Resume, cover letter, Surekha, CV, PDF. Some I'm getting, but as per the text. But globally only, okay.
But in text, we can give or within that also, no? Resume or CV. We don't have to write twice in text.
It's a good practice.
But why
You're
double
right,
quote?
but
Why double quote for a single word?
why double quote for a single word? Anyone here?
Strong word.
Huh?
For a strong command to the
To
Google.
make it a
Command,
strong
double
word.
strong command. Double strong command. You can use it even for a single word, but when you need it, a double strong command. Maybe this could be one way that you're getting profiles of people who uploaded their CV. Let's add some additional skills now. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. At CV doc, this couldn't be a right result. Resume writer, this couldn't be a right result. This one, let's say. Okay, let's close any which is. Either it's a LinkedIn that I'm doing these searches on regular basis and trying to track me like anything. But as I have my premium account, it's helpless to do something. All from Bangalore and all. Manju CV, people also viewed. I'm getting those also. But that's fine. Even if I get the combination of 50-50, I'm still getting the resumes. Please find my detailed CV. Ganesh. So maybe this could be one possible way of doing it. That we are searching people who have mentioned resume or CV, but not exactly people who would have uploaded their resume or CV. Might not be a direct answer for that, but yes, people who have mentioned something related to resume or CV in their LinkedIn profile. But if I'm trying to search for that uploaded PDF, there is no way. Similarly, I can take this part and put it in my backend CSE over here. All right, cool. Any doubts, any confusion?
Oh, Shiv, we are good.
Shiv, in one question, in general, when we search and we put the codes for a search, sometimes Google, shows below a suggestion that ignore the codes and search. So why is that?
Because it also reads how much data is available. If there is no data available, then Google suggests uh, without. So this is a results without quotes. Because there is no data with quotes, then that is an assumption result. Google assumes and give you the suggestion. Key, okay, something like you asked for uh, rasgulla, but there is no rasgulla over there. That person is suggested, why don't you take cham cham? So it's something similar.
So there's nothing wrong in the search, in the
There
query
is
which I
nothing
have
wrong with
given
the
in the
search, but
string
there is no
data.
data relevant to that search. So that's the reason it's trying to map something closely and trying to suggest you.
Thank you.
Come on, yeah, my LinkedIn is down or what? What else? What else? Yeah, here it is. So maybe something related to resume she was talking about, and we have that, but not really the uploaded one. So 50-50% also, it's still fine, but not really. I'm directly targeting this one because it's again a clickable feature. So clickable features are not actually searchable, but you can still search it as a text if they have mentioned somewhere the resume or CV here, or maybe this part itself is getting searched as a text. All right. Any doubts, team? Any questions? Any doubts so far? So that is basically from the scratch to the extensive level. How do we actually come up with a Google custom CSS? Any other questions? Any other doubts? Are we good? Was it easy today to understand, comparable to previous two sessions?
Yeah, Shiv. But we need to have a practice in place now.
Practice. See, from the day one, I'm telling you practice. If you don't have that half an hour to 45 minutes every day to practice, I'm telling you, course will get over, everything will get over, but we'll forget. We'll not be able to really do what we wanted to do.
Correct.
That, as I mentioned, creating our mini robots. If you want to go there to be there to create mini robots, start scoring 100% in every assessment. Level 1, level 2, level 1 is still valid, then go for level 2 practice paper. Practice paper is no more there because same thing has been upgraded. Then go for level 2. Try multiple times, no problem, but try to score 100%. 80% definitely cut off. Someone in a first 3-4 attempts scored above 80%. Well and good, amazing, fantastic. But don't give up by taking 100% because that is required. Every single operator has to be registered in the mind. Then that's where we can put all the operators together, stitch the strings together, and start coming up with our mini robots. So let's say now a front end robot.
So, Shiv, this can be shared or partnered with some other person.
You can. You just go here, scroll down,
Okay.
you add members. That's what I'm asking. Once you create your CSS, add me as a member because level 3 certification, that is level 3.1, which is on a level 1 of Google Custom CSE, where you're creating the CSS and sharing it with me. So I'll review each one of your certificates one by one and see if you have cleared it. Means this is not the question paper, this is basically the assignment. Level 3.1 would be question paper along with the live assignment. You have to complete the question paper, you have to score 80% in that as well. As well, you have to complete the assignment. That's where you'll be level 3 certified. Similarly, level 4 would be little more in-depth, and which we aim to complete in a coming week. Any which ways we'll keep the trainings on, we'll go on a next. But if you want to get level 3 certified, I'm working on a question paper. Soon I'll roll out the question paper for a level 3.1 along with the assignment. So you have to complete both. And then level 3.2, that will be the level 4 certification. So level 3, level 4, we'll call it any which ways, but that's where it's going to be. And that's where once you complete all the level 4, you will be super strong Google certified recruiter, Google certified sourcing expert. So that you know all the operators, how to use on a Google, each and every single operator, use cases of each and every single operator. Like Sangeeta was telling, can we do this? Can we put seeking or looking or searching or checking, asterisk, then job, or opportunities, or opportunities. So that was really a good thought process, in fact. Like if I just go here, where are the refinements? If I just come here, something like this. So here we have used anything, we started with the double quotations, then anything with starting with this, in between could be anything, then anything which is ending with this. That's a closing quotation. Then after that, additional companies. So all those things. So try coming up with all those kind of mini robots. Okay, now let's say, I'll also say this robot to go and say NYC and just giving it a try. New York. NYC or New York. Around US. Right. Let's see if I get profiles only from US now. If that goes through, then we have something different. No, this person is still in India. No, that's not going through. Nigeria, Lahore, there are no, it's not going through. So let me just come back. So it's giving you priority to the skills, but not to the location with the additional operators. So let's me go back.
Shiv, here just a suggestion. If we try like with the constant word like connections or anything with the location, then maybe it would give because you had used the location in both before and after around.
No. Hmm. Hmm. Could there be a possibility? Let's see.
If I got the result, should I show?
Yeah, just a second. Yeah. Yes, Anita, I can share your screen. Let me just, I don't know, I got disconnected and then came back. Yeah, you can share it.
You can see.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the profiles which I've got, and they all belong to New York.
So what's the backend setting you have done?
Okay, I'll just show you.
No, no, not in the additional filter, you will get it. In the refinement, you will get it. What I'm trying to do with query enhancement with the
Yeah,
second command.
yeah, second command only, refinement.
This, refinement is third command.
Okay, so
I'm trying to get it with the second command.
that is query enhance.
Yes.
No, that is the first command, no?
First command is LinkedIn, the main primary command to get the
Yeah,
profile to the specific site.
yeah.
Second
Second,
command is query enhancement. Third command is refinement.
okay, so you're trying for the second command. Okay,
I'm trying for the second command.
all right.
If you give it a third command in the refinements, you'll pretty much get it.
So
But
second command will ensure that all the profiles are from US only.
that's what I'm trying. So now let's say New York, New York, New York, US. 26. Save. Because if second command is workable, then there is one question which is long pending that will be answered today.
Okay, one more question. Can we duplicate a search engine?
No. I think there's an option, but let's see. Front-end Ernakulam, no. With the second command, Bangalore, no. It's not going through. Let's change it to the first command in that case. Or else let's create a different search engine altogether. Just your there. Marable. Let's prefer it. Here, I'll go for a old format. Star, so us.linkedin.com /. In. Let me see if that is available till now. Only 92 data is outdated. So all from us.linkedin.com, but only 92. So it's all outdated. Though it is working, but not the right way. It was very less data. Washington. Though I get it, but only 92 is kind of not acceptable. There should be more.
But Shiv, Santosh here, Shiv. This time while you were connecting the LinkedIn site, you didn't mention / with star. Why?
Okay.
No, not here.
Mistake. No, any which is it's a mistake. That's reason. Okay. Now I'm taking US. Now I'm not taking that www dot. I'm just taking a format of that US only. But is still not acceptable. And 38, still not acceptable. Though we're getting it, but very few. All outdated data it is. Though they are in the US, but very less. It's completely outdated data. But once we open, it's again redirecting to again Germany. So it won't work. It's gone. It's outdated. China. No, it won't work. So this is outdated. So let's go back. Mine go for US profile. Delete. So with the first or second command, not a possibility, but yes, with the third command, I can always give a filter like Sangeeta gave. In that case, I can get it. But wherein with the first and second command, a search engine, which is only focused to create, which is only focused to search US profiles, the possibilities are less with the first and second command. But yes, we can always put in the third command as a filter. We can definitely get the profiles only from the US, but not from the first and second command. The reason we want it for the first and second command, I'll tell you later, but not right now. If I tell you right now, you'll be all overexcited. And then you wanted to go there. So I'll not rush over there. All right. So I'll just take a pause. That's it for today. Any other doubts? Any other questions? So three commands. First command is basically with site that I wanted to search a profile from, like SlideShare, Script, or LinkedIn. Second command, I'm giving which are the keywords to be given a priority by coming over in a all search feature settings. Let's say if I just come here, all search feature setting. Second command, giving a priority by giving a keywords list of keywords over here under the keywords so that it's a second priority. So that the whole engine, the whole robot is started pushing only for the profiles which has this particular keyword. It started prioritizing only the list of web pages or only the list of profiles which has this particular keywords. And then on top of that, I'm going for a third command with the refinements, with their email IDs or all the various combinations, all that thing. So first command site, second command keywords, third command and additional filters. And that's how you're actually creating your own mini job portal. So can we call it as a mini job portal? Is that the right word? To customize mini job portal for what we say, for our own skills that we wanted to look for. And once you keep using it over a period of time, more and more, it start refining it for you. It will start giving a excellent results for you. So have we created a mini job portal for ourselves? Can you say that? Yes,
Yes,
no?
we can.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, we can.
Almost a job portal.
Yeah. That too based on the criteria we have.
Yeah, absolutely. And that to customize one. So like that mini you create for the 10 different skill. By default, your whole Google CSE start performing an amazing way. Over a period of time, you'll get some amazing results. All right, team.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jose, I
yeah,
was
just quick.
actually trying to solve this problem if it can understand with the first command or second command. If it understands from the first or second command just, then the question which Prashant asked or Vijay asked, uh, one of the extensions which are run, okay, is there a possibility to get from a specific location? If there is a possibility to come up with a search engine with the first or second command, then the question to the answer is there. It is yes. But I'll come back to you later on that. Yeah, myself.
Yeah, so let's say a scenario where we have given 10 keywords in a second step. Okay, and in the third step, when we are giving a command at the third step at refinements, if we add a new keyword which is not mentioned in that 10 keywords in the second step, so
Like
how
if
does
you
that
see,
work?
seeking job is not mentioned in the first or second command. It is in a third command. So how is it working?
Got it.
Okay, seeking for new opportunities, seeking for new opportunities, looking for new job, looking for new opportunities is not a part of the first or second command. But still, we're getting with the third command with looking for new job, and second command in a backend is pushing for HTML, CSS, JavaScript, UI, UX designer, all those.
Got it.
So what I'm trying to say step by step, if I'm giving the first command is this, second command is this, and third command is this, then I don't really have to put it all together. Rather, the machine itself is doing it for me.
Got it.
Generally, what you do in a job portals, you come and you put all the keywords, you put all the filters, this thing, that thing. Here also, you're doing the same thing, but in a little different way. Where in the first command, you're saying restricted to this site. Second command, you're saying these are the keywords, restrict the whole search engine for this particular keywords. Third command, you're saying these are the additional filter with the year of experience, with the title, with the looking for new opportunities, open to work, all those commands with the resumes available in their web pages, all those commands.
Got it.
So what else you need then? It's pretty much a mini job portal for you. Let's see if this goes now. In text. CV writer builder. Resume writer, CV writer, CV writing, resume template, CV services, CV builder, resume builder.
Sorry, I missed this last 1 minute. So what are we doing right now?
No, we're just trying to see that if the CV or resumes can be added. So CV Raman University is coming. CV Raman University. So we just gave resume one refinement and we just tried seeing if we get people who has uploaded their resumes or CV. Yeah, just
Yeah, I have a doubt. Like, are the CSVs that are created and posted in public, like blog or somewhere else, can that is that searchable, like CSE or the Start Me page of experts?
what?
The CSE links that we create, or the Start Me page that experts have. So, will that be searchable too, or?
No, I'm not getting your question.
So many experts have the Start Me page, right? The
Staffing page.
Yeah, Start Me page.
Start Me is searchable.
Okay, and CSE it's not, right?
CSE if they have posted publicly somewhere in the format.
Okay, got it.
If I just tried, I'm getting US profiles by second step.
Just a second. Additionally, did you give any keywords or only US profile? Only US related keywords.
Only US. No additional
Will work.
words.
That will work, but we want additional keywords also. Only US thing you give, it will work. But what's the number you're seeing?
1 second. Means I go to the search and how many am I seeing? All. 10 pages. Let me go to the last page. Yeah, it looks like US only.
You can share your screen once.
Yeah, 1 second.
If you give only US part, that will work. But again, as I mentioned, we need along with additional keywords.
Let me try with the additional keywords. Let me just try.
Yeah. But as I mentioned, that I'm not going to cover now because it will create overexcitement. That will come later. In the level 3 will come. Level 3 2.0 means basically level 4 certification. So CV is there in the name itself. So that's the reason we're getting. No, Ravi, you don't really have an option to search for that. CVs, even like this. Maybe 50% like this, but not 100%.
Yeah, I too get 50% for the contact info around per
Huh.
portfolio or personal,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
the feature around resume or
exactly. Yeah.
something like that.
So maybe 50%, but as I mentioned, that is clickable part. So might not be possible.
But for
Right.
experience and company, I'm getting it exactly for all the pages when I do
What
Excel
goes?
search. For experience around the company, the current company,
That
I'm
you get
getting
it.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
There's a possibility to get that. Because this part, if you see, again, this part, if you see, is not clickable.
Yes, only for
But
few.
this part is clickable. But
Yeah.
wherein this part, all this part is not clickable. We can select all this. But if you go to logo, which is clickable. But if I come to this part, it is not clickable. From here to here, it is not clickable. Logo is clickable. But here to here is not clickable. And if you come up with a strings together with a company name and around this dates and the present and all, that's pretty much a possibility that it will work.
Yes, exactly. It works fine actually. Till the end page, I'm getting good results.
Exactly. I think there was some question today in the group, but I just wanted you people to
Yes.
dive deep further on this. So I just kept quiet. So I think overall we are on the right direction. All right, team. So that's it for today. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Please call out, but otherwise we can wind it for the day. Okay.
If I added the skills also, it's showing all the US. It looks like.
Added more skills, few skills. See, what I'm
No,
trying to
I
say is
copied
like,
the front end,
uh,
entire front end.
you can share your screen once.
1 second. Maybe it's false positive or what, I don't know.
Not 100%, but I was trying to do something else. But as I mentioned, if it is working well and good, but why we wanted to decode that, I'm not gonna cover now. That's gonna be a little advanced one.
Okay, so this is the 10th page. I just gave one word robotics. Maybe the word I've picked up that is giving.
No, in the back end you go. I just wanted to see the back end part.
1 second. I'm going to the second page. So these all are belonging to, looks like oh, these are Indians. Let me just see. Maybe I went to the last page and the last profile was US one. So, no, it's not working. It's Lucknow. Sorry.
If you give only location, there might be a chances, but as I
Yeah.
mentioned, I'm not gonna decode that now.
Yeah.
But we will decode later. Okay, team. That's it for today. Thank you so much. And I'll share the recording tonight itself. Okay, anyone who has best, just take a look at this recording once. We have covered right from the basics to the advanced level, what we have covered in the previous session. This one recording is more than enough for you. Take a look at it again and again and again and try coming up with your own search engines. All right.
Uh,
But
Shi-
to come up with some of the amazing custom search engines, you should be pro at previous 15 operators, what we have covered.
yeah.
Okay, team?
Thanks, you. I have a different question apart from what we discussed. Can I take just few more seconds?
Yeah, sure.
So I just searched with, in URL CV and, minus in URL resume. But I could see the results that, there are URLs containing resume also. Why is it so?
Resumes it is. It's not resume. It's resumes. RUSUMES. It's not RESUME. That's where one question is there in the test.
Yeah, I mean, but whatever, if I want to, like, for example, I'll just put this search here. I was just decoding
No,
things.
just share your screen.
Okay.
What you're getting is resumes.
1 second. I'll just share my screen. Where do I get an option to share screen? I'm new to Zoom.
You have at the bottom share screen.
At the more?
No, before the more itself, before the reactions.
Whiteboard, raise hands. Share screen. Okay, got it. Yeah, can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
So I have given minus in URL resume, and I could see here in the URL there is a resume.
It's innovoresume.com. It's not the word as it is resume. It's novoresume.com.
So if I put this in, double
It
quotes.
will only get resume minused. And in URL won't understand double quotes because there is no URL which exists with double quotes.
Yeah. So how
Like
about this then?
No, even that will not understand. That's where the questions are there relevant to that only.
Yeah. I was just kind of decoding.
So Novo resume is part of Novo resume. That's a separate keyword altogether. And continuation for a single keyword in a prefix or suffix, asterisk is no more. That's reason even if you use asterisk resume, it will not work. You'll still get Novo resume.
So for example, Shiv, if say for example there is ZT, okay. If I make it
ZETY minus, it will go off. ZETY. ZETY. ZETY.com.
Okay, it's not there now. Got it. So it is, it has to be, if I want to remove this, I have to give complete Novo resume.
Yeah.
Okay. It will not search for, any part of the URL. It has to be, complete.
Anything before and after dot, anything before and after forward slash, it will minus. But if it is a continuation or resume is a part of a prefix or suffix of one keyword, it won't. Here is a resume is a part of a prefix or suffix of Novo.
Okay, but here it is searching. No, in URL CV, it is searching for a CV, but there is a templates also continued with
So you have to
templates.
minus in URL templates.
Okay. No. What I'm trying to say is in URL CV, it is searching some part of the URL. It is not the full. I'm not giving CV minus underscore templates here.
See, that is CV hyphen template.
I am not giving here in URL search CV hyphen template, but
Okay,
still it is
understand
searching
one
for
thing.
yeah.
For single word, let me just share my screen.
Yeah.
So asterisk is deprecated for a single word.
Okay.
Resume, Novo resume, all those things. If you expect it to be excluded, it will not.
Okay.
It will only exclude resume as it is as a keyword, which is before or after dot, which is before or after forward slash. Okay. Similarly, CV, this is hyphen. That special character is there in between. If you're searching for in URL, CV, okay. Now
Yeah.
this CV is appearing with the special character before or after special character. Before or after template, formats, or anything could be there. It will still come. So to minus that, you need to do minus in URL colon template or
Okay.
format. So in this case, you will not get the profiles which has CV hyphen format. If you want to exclude CV hyphen format, then you have to exclude minus in URL format. Now you share a screen.
Yeah.
Now the template you said, right? Again, go in URL minus template. This is templates. Go for templates.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
One question is around this.
Yeah.
Remember.
Yeah. I know. CVs and cover.
If I want to CV in the URL but want to exclude resume or resumes, then what will I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, team.
Got it.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. Take care.
Thanks, Shiv. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye,
Thank
Shiv. Thank you.